Hi guys, James here. Welcome to Tabaldi Goes My Rights, and yep, we're back with part 6 of Airfix's Lysander build. And do not just adjust your set. The decals are on. And it's been given a satin clear coat. Obviously, canopy mask came off last night. The rear canopy's masked up to paint it. And also we've got the bomb. Well, we've got lots of bombs to paint in there. I think it's 12 in all. Yeah. So we're heading towards the finish line with this one. So basically, today I bought the Lysander down the workshop because I had to clean up a bit of overspray on that piece of glass on the inside. So I got creative with cotton buds. So I've cleaned off any of the overspray from the masking. The masking was, well, wow. It was really good. Aside from obviously the overspray, because obviously it was on the side that was open. So, but yeah. So my goal for today is painting up the canopy. So obviously I've masked it I masked it last night on the inside. So I've basically got to put a piece of tape inside on a cocktail stick, which there's probably one. There are plenty over there, I know, but I want to get a used cocktail stick because it saves me, it helps me recycle. Put some masking tape on there and then hold that in there. So obviously we've got to paint the cockpit, the interior green, the glazing interior green, and then we've got to paint it black and then the khaki for the most part, and a little bit of green on. I think there's green on both sides on the camera, so we'll just have a quick look. Yeah, there's green on the corner on that side and on that side, so we'll tend to try and we'll make a mess of it anyway, so only joking. So I think what we'll do is we'll get creative with some white tack, so this canopy will fit in there. So yeah, but we are getting there with the Lizzie. I haven't built the gun yet. One thing I will point out is these little trays are handed. So you've got to put port and starboard on them. So note to Airfix, you should have done that, because Airfix had wonderfully tooled the kit up and they forgot to put port and starboard on the parts, because it would save mixing them up. And I had to chuckle one of the there's two decals here say warning, do not stand in front of a machine gun. So I had a chuckle about that. So yeah, so we've got a busy day planned. So we'll see you in a little while when I should have the canopy painted, hopefully. So while I'm waiting for some parts to dry up on the spray booth, I thought I'd get on with painting the marker lights. I'll get the marker lights painted on here. So obviously we've cleaned up the So we've got to make sure we get the red and the green the right way round. Yes, I know that's upside down, but the plane's pointing in this direction, so it's red on this one and green on that one. So obviously clear red. I've actually used quite a lot of this. I was quite surprised how much I used. So I'll flip her up this way. There we go, that's the red. Next up it's the green. If I can open it. Had to make sure Mum had made us way safely back in from the loo. Because she decided to go to the loo without calling me. Well, you know what Mum's like. And that's the green. Sorry if this is off camera, guys, but there we go. That's the camo painted on there. On the sorry, the marker light's done. I should put that over there safely. And I'll go back to doing some painting, so I'll see you in a bit. And we're back. Yep. Busy painted up the bombs. They're yellow. I asked a question. Asked someone some questions, and Matt came up with a very good answer as to why the bombs are yellow. Basically, they were used to be high explosive, so that's why they're yellow. So for my next trick, we shall slip the canopy on here. So this will be a fairly rough Mr. Unprepared as usual. Yes, and this is my white tack, so I can make a white tack worm and mask on roughly the get the camouflage so it's roughly right. Because I'm a bit anal like that. Obviously this canopy doesn't fit here very well because it's not a Let's warm up the white tack. So this is the first. This is a white tack worm. Yeah, Matt at Model Minutes, he provided me, handily provided me with a document that's readily available online, and it says that they were yellow due to the fact they were high explosive, and then they went to green later on in the war. So that's for the RAF, mind you. So I was actually curious about why they were yellow, but finding it out was quite interesting. Because I know that my grandfather, when he was based at Wick, which my brother didn't know, was he was doing all the hush-hush missions. Hence why we couldn't get hold of his military record properly. Right. So I'm going to use this as a rough guide. So I know on this side it goes to there, and on this side it goes to somewhere on the windscreen about here. So I'll do this carefully. Because it's just to give it the appearance of, I could freehand it, but I wanted to do it slightly differently for this one. Then we can get this taped up, masked over the white tack like that. So we don't get any overspray. Because obviously what I want to do before I finish painting the canopy, unmask the canopy, is do it with a satin coat as well. So you'll all be complete, so to speak, if that makes sense anyway. Let's take the bit of rod into there. So anyway, hopefully when I come back I'll have the little stanchions hand painted, because every one of those has got to be hand painted in aluminium. So it might take me a while. So I will see you in a little while. And we're back again. Yeah, some progress has been made on the Lysander. The bombs, as you can see, are painted and detailed up. I've got the 4 on the fuselage, as you can see, and I'm sort of halfway through building up them on the little frames that go on the spats. I'm not going to do that now. So you can see that with the bombs there. Hopefully I will get this lovely piece of glazing stuck onto the part like that. In practice, I'll have to go and double check my references to see how far up it needs to go. So I shall see you in a bit when I've checked my check my book. All right then. And we're back. I've had a quick check of the wing leader book. So pretty much we can put that at any angle we like. So obviously this has been what's it called? Brain fart. It's been painted and varnished with Outlaw satin varnish. So I think we'll use the infamous, where is it? Glue and glaze on the Pringles lid. However, joy of joys, it's clogged, which is always the way. There we go. Few dollops on said Pringles lid, and that should be enough. We don't want to flood it on. And then we drop the canopy. Oops. Better put the bomb over there. Make sure there's no dust underneath it. Then we're going to sit it like that. So we're going to need a couple of dollops at either end, and at the back like that. So I don't know if you can see this, like so, completely cack-handed, like so, and like so. And leave it like that to dry. Okay. And get a little. No, not happy with that. Beauty of glue and glaze. If it goes wrong, you can wipe it off when it's wet. Like so. And there we go. Shock horror. Yeah. It's nearly done. So on that bombshell, I'm going to stop the video there. Say thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thanks to all my members. So bye for now.